friends. Welcome to my spiritual sanctuary. My name is Sandra. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Come on in, sit down. This is Feng Shui Friday today. And I want to say welcome to all the newcomers. If this is your first time joining us, I want to say that we are so happy to have you. And if you are returning, thank you for coming back to the community. I hope you're enjoying the videos and all of the information that I am putting out into the universe for you. So today is Feng Shui Friday, and as you know, on Friday we talk about a Feng Shui topic or something of a holistic mind, body, and spirit. And so I think if you are on my Facebook group or in my private Facebook group, and you can join that below, you know that earlier in the week I put out that I was going to be talking today about buying and selling your home with Feng Shui. Okay, and I did a staging with Feng Shui ebook that I am giving away free of charge to those who subscribe on my mailing list, or you email me at myspiritualsanctuaryinfo@gmail.com and just request a copy and I will send it to you. So the Staging with Feng Shui ebook is for if you're selling your home and you want to present it to the public in a more an energy attraction manner. So by setting up your home with Feng Shui principles, it tends to get more traffic in, and also you're able to sell the property for a higher price potential because of the energetic influence of Feng Shui combined with the mundane placements of different items in different areas. So there is a whole science and art that goes into staging a home with Feng Shui, and there's classes on it, and I will be giving classes on it as well. If you are interested in my training program, then go ahead and email me and I will get you started on that. It's Feng Shui certification training. It is a life coach certification training combined with Feng Shui coaching, because when we go into people's homes and we start to talk to them about their lives and their businesses and their children and how they want to achieve different things in their life, we're acting as a life coach, okay? We're trying to help them achieve those things that they are trying to achieve in their home or their business through the Feng Shui principles, and through helping them to see that their decisions that they're making on placement of different items is also a factor. If you remember, there is three different trinities, we call it the three trinities, that really comprise the oomph behind Feng Shui. So it's the heavenly luck combined with the earthly luck. The earthly luck is the Feng Shui. The heavenly luck is astrology. And then we have the man luck, the human luck. And that is the decisions that we make with the other two, the heavenly luck and the earthly luck. So when we help people to make decisions about their home or their business, we act as a life coach basically for them, and also a designer for how to efficiently move the chi in different areas to affect the heavenly influences for timing and space planning, okay? So there's a lot that goes into it, and a lot of it is unseen and seen. So Feng Shui literally means wind and water, the seen and the unseen. So we work on both levels. Now, if you were to just get your home staged, that's a good start to selling your home. But a stager does not have the tools or the knowledge of the unseen energetic influence and components to sell a home. So that is where the Feng Shui is really working with both influences, okay, over time. And then we work with all three and each one has, you know, a 1/3 influence. So by looking at the birth information of the occupants in the home, looking at the timing of when they're selling it and the energetic influences of their birth charts, plus the cosmos, and also where to set up things to make things move quickly, okay? So there's a lot that goes into it. So my ebook is all about the different areas to set up and promote the home, and there's checklists involved in my ebook as well. So you can go down through the list and check off everything. And so it works as a nice tool for somebody who's selling their home. Now, if you don't have a home to sell before you buy and you're looking to rent or buy, Feng Shui can even be more important, because you want to make sure that you're finding the right home for you and your family based on your astrology. And we need to look at the placement of where the home is located. There's a lot of external influences that come into play. And then what is the placement of the actual design of the home that you'll be moving into? Is that meet up with your birth information for a positive move for you? You know, what is the house shaped as? Was it missing any areas? Because then potentially you could be cutting areas out of your life unknowingly. And so we have to look at that. We have to look at the flying stars on the annual influence birth date of the house, as opposed to what period we're in, and also your birth information overlaid on top of it. So there is a lot that goes into it, and you want to be sure that you are buying a home that is going to give you a lot of blessings and abundance, as opposed to buying a home that becomes a nightmare home. And we've all heard of those stories, right? Okay, and so, you know, you move into a home and the next thing you know, you've got the plumbing going, the foundations going, you know, the electricity's going, this and that. All of a sudden things start showing up in your life that were never there before. Maybe you start to have health issues, because we definitely work with health. And when we're working on a Feng Shui plan, we want to make sure that the external environment is free of all electromagnetic fields, and therefore it's not affecting you on the interior level, you know, of the home where your health is being affected. So there is a lot that goes into it. And then the decisions, of course, that you make with furniture placement, colors, shapes, and then also what you want to bring in as far as the 5 elements, okay? And where we place the 5 elements in a balanced way. So you're able to live in a home that you feel energetic, you feel like you just don't want to leave. And when people come into your home, it's like you go into that nice restaurant and you sit down and you go, wow, I love this place. I think, you know, it just has that atmosphere, right? So that's what Feng Shui does to our homes and our businesses, okay? So this doesn't just apply to homes. This also applies to your business, place of business as well. So wherever your desk is placed, and the placement of where the office is, that all comes into play. So if you are buying an office building, let's say you're buying a commercial property, it's very important to have the Feng Shui done on the building. We look at the plans, we look at the floor plans. If you're building a home, it's important to look at the floor plan and look at the blueprints to see what is going to be where. And it's so awesome, because when we're building a home or we're just moving into a commercial space, there's room for change. So it's very advantageous before you sign a lease on a commercial building to have a Feng Shui practitioner, consultant, somebody who knows what they're doing, come in and take a look at it, so that you are aligning the space for success, okay? And for everybody that's going to be in that office, okay? And same thing with a home. So there's a lot of different variables that come into play when we are buying, selling, renting a home. And I couldn't even begin in this video to give you all of the enumerations, because every home is different, every person is different, and it's on a individual basis. So your feng shui is going to be unique for you, okay? That's why it's really helpful if you took the training program, because you would learn how to do your own feng shui, okay? And if not, you can call a professional like myself to come and do your feng shui for your home or your business and get it set up. And then we do yearly reviews to make sure that everything is in alignment based on the current yearly energies and monthly energies, okay? So lots of good information, and I would love to have you in the training program. If you're interested, go ahead and email me, and we will set up a 30-minute meeting, and we can get to know each other and see if it's a right fit for you. If you'd like a private consultation, go ahead and email me and we'll get you set up. I'll get you set up in my calendar. I do have a 4-week special program that I promote, and it's called Unique Feng Shui, and it has every week we do, the first week is your astrology. The second week, we look at your floor plan, and then the third week, we put the two together, and then the fourth week, we look at how you want to move forward to create results with all of the information that we've gathered for the first 3 weeks. So if you're interested in something like that, please email me. I do, it's based on a quote-by-quote basis, basically how much you want done and how much, if I have to travel to your home. If you're in the Florida area or the Sacramento, Northern California area, I will be there in May, and I can set up appointments at that time for inspections on site. Right now I'm in the Southeast Florida area, and I can do inspections on site if you're anywhere in West Palm, Boca Raton, or Fort Lauderdale or Miami area. So it'll change. If we do everything online, then of course it's going to, the price is different too as well, because we're doing everything through Skype and phone lines. And it's just as effective. Don't think it isn't. I mean, if I'm on site with you, yeah, it's more one-on-one, and I'm able to look at your space, walk the space, and create the Bagua floor plan, which is the Feng Shui blueprint. And I definitely can get a real good feel for the property. And then I write up a report that I give to you, and with the necessary adjustments as well. Or we can do everything online. It's up to you. So it's important, though, I think what I'm getting to, the most important thing to recognize is that if you are selling a home, buying a home, renting a home, building a home, or if you're moving an office, or if you have an office that you're working out of, or if you are moving into a new space, it's really important to get your feng shui consultation during the time before you move in and you sign that contract, and then you are stuck, and you don't want to be in a situation where you rent a office building for 5-10 years and you're in a space that has really bad feng shui. Of course, there's cures we can do to it, but you know what? If you can catch those things prior to renting a space and make the necessary adjustments, it's always a lot easier. So just my advice. I have 25 years in the business, and I've done a lot of offices, I've done a lot of homes, and I can tell you there is a huge difference. And being a real estate broker for the last 30 years and an appraiser, I can tell you there is a definite correlation between your home and feng shui, using feng shui in your change process, whether it's buying, selling, moving, renting, whatever it is. So that's what I wanted to cover today, and let you know all about the ins and outs of buying and selling your home with Feng Shui, the training program, and also the ebook is available if you're interested by emailing me as well. Okay, you can go to my website, www.myspiritualsanctuary.com, and put your name and email in the opt-in, and then you'll be on my mailing list, so you'll get all my promotions that come up. I am available for Feng Shui consultations, as I told you. I'm available for astrology readings and tarot readings, and I have a special going on right now. If you're interested, email me and we'll get a discussion going. I always like to talk to people before we start to work together so I can get to know you, okay? So that's all I have for you guys today. Enjoy that full moon in Scorpio coming up on Monday. That's Monday the 26th at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I did write up about the moon in my newsletter, so if you would like that, get on my email list. It is going to be a super moon, so it's called the pink moon, and it's also referred to as the Buddha moon. So don't get too shook up about anything. Try to be Buddha-like during this full moon, as there may be a lot of changes coming up as we're moving into the Taurus season, which is Earth, okay? So you can get my newsletter and read more about it, and then stay tuned next week because there'll be more about that Scorpio full moon coming up. So that's all I have for you guys today on Feng Shui Friday, and thank you so much for joining with me today. I surely appreciate it. And until we meet again, my friends, namaste.